Namaskaram yogis, welcome to my channel. My name is Nagendra. Welcome to today's Restorative Yoga class. Restorative Yoga is a very slow and gentle practice. It's just completely opposite of that active class that we do, Vinyasa or Ashtanga. It really gives you that relaxation and deep rejuvenation of your body, mind and soul. This practice really helps you connect with your inner self. Any level of practitioner can do this class. So we are doing this class with the props. So I'm using all the pillows that are available at my home and a pair of blocks. Let's get started. Let's start with joining the foot soles together, knees falling apart. We'll start with coming into this position. You can just choose to bring your heels as close as possible to your groins, to whatever level you have comfort. So we are not focusing much on alignments. So I'm pulling in out my pillows for that support. You can start with here, and you can just take the pair of block like this. Keep it on the either side of that knees. Instead of blocks, you can use the pillows as well below the knees. You can add 2, 3, whatever feels. So we're going to hold the posture from around 5 minutes. Majorly in restorative yoga class, we try and hold the posture from 5 to 20 minutes. But in this class, we're going to use it, at least we'll try and stretch it for 5 minutes. Going forward, rest your arms over the top of the pillows. Don't force yourself like this here. Don't try and overstretch or overdo anything in this practice. Just try and explore the teacher within you. If you want to add more pillows, can go and feel free to use and give that extra support that is required for the practice. Make sure you're feeling comfortable. Adjust the props accordingly and focus on that breath in the body. Just try and see how your thoughts are moving in and out. Just don't get attached towards your thoughts. Just try and observe your breath and body. Long deep breaths. And while you're observing your breath and the body, try and stay still as possible, still like a rock. That still body really gives you that deep sense of calmness and relaxation. Just stay still like a rock, like a stone. And observe all those thoughts that are coming to your mind. Let them pass by. Don't get attached towards your thoughts or get carried away by your thoughts. Let them pass by. Always remember, you are the subject. You are the main, you are the subject. Everything around you is objective. Your body, your mind, your thoughts. Just let them pass by. And feel free to add those extra supports if required. Your body will automatically speak with you and tell you where you need that extra support, assistance. Just take the props, adjust yourself accordingly, and then once again back to that practice. Restorative yoga is a meditative approach of practice. You can't sit in that cross-legged and keep your eyes closed. This practice also gives you the same emotion. You might feel that sensations in your body, sweet sensations running into your hip joints. You can just move your awareness into those hip joints, because all of that energy has moved towards that hip joint. You're not focusing on alignments, just trying to relax in every single pose that we are trying to hold. So some poses we might do for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, or try and even extend to 5 minutes. We won't extend it more than 5 minutes. This practice you can hold in postures from 5 to 20 minutes, because when you hold that body, it really relaxes your parasympathetic nervous system. And when your nervous system is relaxed, automatically your mind, that relaxed body gives you that deep sense of calmness and a relaxed mind. This is completely opposite of what we do in our active practice class in Vinyasa and Ashtanga. We are observer here in this practice, trying to connect with that deep self within, trying to connect with ourselves, giving time to ourselves, to those thoughts, to those feelings, to those emotions. Those are being troubling or being hurtful. Just observing them, trying to find the root cause behind those thoughts, emotions, and trying to tap into that. And when you know the reason, when you know the cause, you can heal yourself mentally, emotionally, spiritually. Slowly from here, and coming back to the center, releasing, moving the pillows out on one side for a while, just changing the position from here. Just move your blocks out to the sides, bend your left knee in half diamond. If you need some support below the buttocks, feel free to take it and try to bring that heel close to the groins or close to the perineum. Rest your left palm on the ground to raise your right hand up. Just giving that sweet stretch. You can just bend the elbow at the joint to rest your forearm upon your head and just lean the body as much as you can. Just stay here and breathe. Inhale and exhale. Still finding this harder, just take your right arm on the waist. Option number 2. This also looks good. Breathe and stay here. Inhale and exhale. And try and keep your eyes closed during this practice. And move your awareness to the stretch part of the body, those side stretches. And just consciously feeding in oxygen air to those body parts which are being stretched. Very sweet stretches that are there. You're not trying to focus on alignments or awareness. Today is more on that breath, mind, thoughts. And just being still for a while when you are staying into the posture, trying to connect with that deep self which is within, trying to connect with that higher consciousness, that supreme consciousness. Breathing in and out, staying there for a while. Slowly from here back to the center, inhale and exhale. Just moving as it is towards the right side. You can add pillows if you want, just to add 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever you feel like. Just adjust accordingly. Wherever you feel that you need that extra support, try and add those pillows. Stay here and just breathe. Stay still like a rock, like a stone. And channelize your breath. You might feel that nice movement of abdomen over your thighs as you inhale. The abdomen lifts up on that pillows. But extra support is really required in this practice, because if you don't have that support, you might feel uneasy, and holding the posture for a long time would be a little harder. And we have chosen such a postures. I have tried to choose such postures that you feel comfortable doing that. Just observe your breath, observe your body, observe your thoughts, and stay still. When you're still, it's easier to observe things happening within, because still body gives you still mind. Long deep breaths, inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Try to connect with that deep self, the self which is lying within your heart, that supreme consciousness. You start from that physical level, goes to the mental, then eventually to the spiritual level. Yoga is a journey. You move from that physical level of practice or exploring those physical level of benefits from the practice slowly to the mental, and then eventually to the spiritual level of evolution of human being. Just still, and you really can observe yourself when you're still, without being judging your thoughts. Let them pass. Just observe. Long deep breaths. Slowly from here, coming back center. Changing the sides. Unfold the left leg, same position on the other side. Try and bring that heel close to the groins. Right knee is in half diamond. You're sitting with your hips over the ground, finding harder. Feel free to add that block below the buttocks. Just always that extra support, whatever is required. Rest your right palm on the ground next to the right thigh. Raise your left hand up, resting your left arm over the head like this. If this is harder for you, just try and bring your hand over the waist like this. And those who can sit without block, I'm just giving you option. You can try with the block or without the block, whichever finds easier for you. Breathing in and out. Just try and find that or explore those options which you feel make comfortable. Try and explore all those options. Long deep breaths. Try and explore all those options that are there. Just make yourself comfortable. Just observe your breath, your mind, your thoughts. Try and connect with that breath. Generalizing your breath, energy, prana. This practice really helps you bring in that present moment, being more aware. Inhale and exhale. Slowly from here back to the center. Once again, as it is moving towards the left side, feel free to use pillows, supports. Going forward on that left knee, leaning on that left leg. Rest your forehead down, Stay. Just try and just feel free to take that extra support for yourself. And just observe your breath, observe your thoughts. You can place your cheeks also if you feel like, or forehead. Just explore the teacher within. Long deep breaths. And try to be as still as possible. Observing your breath, observing your thoughts. Let them pass by, don't judge. Yoga is just about being present in that very moment, connecting with that self which is within. When you're still, you're present, more conscious, more aware of, more mindful. You can observe well your body, your mind, your breath, your thoughts. With this, you can control your. When you learn to manipulate your breath, control your breath, you can manipulate your thoughts, converting them from negative to positive. You can manipulate your thoughts, converting them from negative to positive. It's all about controlling your breath, controlling that thoughts. If you master controlling your breath, you can control your thoughts, emotions. You can control your mind, and eventually you can control your actions. It's all about controlling, being more of a controlled person. And promote yoga gives that deep sense of control of everything in your life. And you can control what is going within, you can control what is happening outside, in your personal life, in your professional life. It's just controlling of your life in every way. It's just about controlling of your life in the best possible way. Slowly from here, once again moving back to the center. Moving the pillows out. Slowly from here, just stretching your right leg out to the sides like this. Right toes pointing up. Once again, take the pillows over the top of the knees, over the thighs, and go forward. If you want to add in more pillows, feel free to add in 2, 3, 4. I'm just keeping my weight of the trunk over the legs. I'm keeping the weight of my trunk over the pillows. Just relax, not tighten or engage your muscles. Just lean the body forward. Try and bring your head down. Stay. Inhale and exhale. Deep breaths. Try to find that stillness in every pose that you do with your eyes closed. And just breathe deeply, sending in awareness, oxygen to those body parts which are being slightly, or some sweet stretches are there. Just consciously feeding in oxygen, being aware, being still, and just observing whatever is happening in your body, in your mind, in your thoughts, and let them just be
Don't try and control whatever is coming to your mind. Freely accept it, pass by. Try not to control it. See as you are a subject, a soul, everything around you is that objective. You are the part of that supreme being, you are that supreme conscious, that higher consciousness, uplifted by the ignorance of body, mind. So try to be a observer. Try and connect that deep self which is within the supreme consciousness, that white light. Long deep breaths, inhale, exhale. Breathe. Slowly from here back to the center to relax. Just doing a lateral stretch, side stretch into this. Taking left arm on the your leg position remains as it is. Going down opposite side, placing the palm below the cheeks. Left arm on the waist, stay. Or you can just extend your hand also. You can go like this also. Try to give all those extra supports that are required. You're trying to connect with the deep self which is within. That stillness really helps you in connecting. First you see a lot of thought patterns that comes in and goes out, then slowly you see that thoughts are sitting down, slowing down. When you're there are least of thoughts, you can very well observe, very well see what is happening within. You can have that control over it. This practice is a self-time, very important. Giving yourself time, like talking with your own self. Breathe. Just make adjustments, take supports. Make yourself comfortable, make yourself still. And just keep that smile on your face. Everything is fine and will be fine. Try and keep your eyes closed during the full course of the practice. Don't open your eyes much, just when you're doing those transitions. Else try and keep your eyes closed and just stay still, stay rock, stone. Make sure you're breathing deeply. Long deep breaths. Slowly from here back to the center. Releasing. Same way, going to repeat on the other side. Bend the right knee, heel close to the groins. Left toes pointing up. And if you feel your knees are too high, like this, you're not resting, again take the support below the knees as well. Just feel free to take those extra supports. Go forward. Do not tighten your leg muscles or do not try to control your muscles. Just breathe. Just breathe. Make adjustments accordingly. So you know your body well than me. You know its limitations. Don't compare your body with the teacher or with the practitioner you are doing this practice. Just try and connect. Try and keep your eyes closed during the full course so that you can know and connect with the deep self which is within. That really helps you. When you're controlling any one of the senses or closing the work of any one of the sense, the energy reflects inward. That's where the importance of closing the eyes comes in. Now let's just focus on the nostrils and see how those nostrils are functioning. You might see that either of the one nostrils might be working more than the other, and see which one of the nostrils is working less so they can focus more on that, and try to breathe in or manipulate breath through the nostril which is working less. Try and focus on the air around the nostrils which is working less. For me it's my right nostril which is working less, so I'm trying to focus on the air around the right nostril and try and feed in oxygen to the left half of the brain. You know, when you breathe in from left nostril, the oxygen goes to the right half, the right hemisphere of the brain, and when you breathe in from right, the oxygen goes to the left half of the brain. Crisscross. So one is your analytical part. The one of the hemisphere reflects the significance of one of the hemisphere is an analytical ability, and the other one is the creative part. You can just enhance your logical or analytical or creative ability with the yoga practice. Just being one of the mental benefits that comes with any practice of yoga. Yoga is just about yoga. Connecting with that deep self which is within, always that intention should be there. I hope you might be aware that your nostrils functions changes every 2 hours. You might see or observe that every 2 hours that your either the one nostril might be working more. That is what yoga comes in. You're trying to channelize that energy from that main nadi, Sushumna nadi. The left represents Ida, the right represents Pingla. And you're trying to channelize that energy flow from the main nadi, the Sushumna nadi. Breathe. Slowly from here back to the center. Just going once again into that lateral stretch. Hand can be over the head like this, resting your arm over the top of the head like this, or just rest your arm on the waist, placing the left palm below the cheeks. Just stay. Breathe. You'll feel that automatically the body is sinking down slowly. Do all the adjustments to make yourself comfortable for this practice. As we are following up on that, focusing on that nostrils. So I can see that my right nostril is working less. So I'm trying to channelize that energy or air from the more of from the right nostrils. Trying to manipulate those thoughts. Stay still, stay rock. Just breathe. Keep breathing. Just breathe, inhale, exhale. And staying still, observing your breath, your body, your mind. Slowly from here back to the center, inhale, exhale. Now from here, stretching your both legs forward on the mat to lie down on your spine overhead, joining the foot soles together first. Supta Baddha Kone will try. You can take those pillows below the knees like this. Going down flat on your spine. Leaning from one side to lie flat on your back. Feel free to take those extra supports that are required. You can stay here. Inhale, exhale. You might observe a slight arch coming on your lower back. That's completely fine. If you feel that your back is hurting or something like that, take some blanket, some cushion below the lower back as well to give it that extra support to the lower back. And slowly you can rest your hands over the knees, over your thighs, over your groins. And just observing your breath. Feeding in oxygen to those body parts which are slightly, or those sweet stretches that are running into those hip joints. And see how your breathing pattern works. As you inhale, your abdomen loads out. As you exhale, it more towards your spine. Just stay still like a rock, like a stone. Once again, I'm trying to focus on my nostrils, the air around the nostrils. I still feel like my right is not working more, so I still feel like my right nostril is not working that great. You can always manipulate that breath, just observing the air around the nostril. If your left is not working, you need to focus on left. For me, it's right. For you, it might be left or right. Just try and observe and see and try and manipulate the breath from the other nostril, which is working less, and try and connect it with the opposite half of the brain. And try and keep that awareness for a period of time. Nobody tells us how to concentrate or how to focus. Everybody tells that try to focus, but how? So what is the way to focus, how to concentrate? The only way is you choose an object. It can be internal, external, and try to focus on that. Your mind may wander, might run away from that. You pull it back to that object of focus. You pull it back again. It runs, you pull it back. It runs, you pull it back. This is the way we practice concentration. Mind will run. It's tendency of the mind to run. You need to pull it back to that object of focus. This is the way we practice concentration. Pulling yourself or pulling ourselves to that object of focus. It could be internal, external. Any god, deity you believe in, any object, any god, any deity you believe in, choosing that object of focus and trying to concentrate on this. Mind will run, you pull it back. This is the way we practice concentration. And that prolonged concentration leads to meditation, that awareness. And stillness really helps you in focusing. Slowly from here, inhale, exhale. Flatten your foot on the ground, joining your knees together. Bring your knees on one side like this. Extend your hands on sides or keeping hands on the back of the head. You can remove the pillows if you don't feel that you don't require it, or just keep it adding it. Whatever finds easier, just try and find that teacher within. Look your right shoulder. Brain. Do adjustments, make adjustments. If you feel your knees are hurting, you can grab the pillow to keep it in between the thighs or in between the knees. Inhale, exhale. Just breathe. Slowly from here, moving back to the center as it is, moving towards the other side. Looking your left shoulders, we're not focusing much on alignments. Just breathe. Observing the breath, observing the body, observing your mind, thoughts. And just being still, being present in that moment, in the very moment. Don't judge your thoughts. Let them pass by without being judgmental or without being carried away by your thoughts. It's just your thoughts. It can be negative, it can be positive. Let them pass by. Don't get hustled by the negative thoughts, emotion, if that are there. It's there, you can't control your mind. Can't control your thoughts. You can, you need to practice. Just practice, the only way. Practice, practice, practice. But Don't get disheartened by your negative thoughts. It's just a thought. You are not the thought. You are something else. You are someone else. You are that real conscious, supreme conscious. That materialistic mind, body brings in those negative emotions, thoughts. You're about those thoughts. You're that white light, that supreme conscious, that higher conscious. You're above everything that is present on this earth. Just don't think yourself as small or low. Not being arrogant of it, just feeling good about yourself, feeling positive. Try to identify yourself as that supreme being, supreme consciousness. You're not the body, your soul. You're that higher consciousness. You're part of that supreme consciousness. You are that supreme consciousness. Just uplifted by the ignorance of this body, mind. Exhaling slowly from here, releasing. You can stretch your legs forward on the mat from here, taking all those extra support that are required. Hands next to your thighs, palm facing roof. If you need some support for the neck, feel free to use. Starting to visualize the body parts from your toes. Say this thing to yourself that I'm relaxing my toes are relaxed. I'm relaxing my foot soles are relaxed. I'm relaxing my calf muscles are relaxed. I'm relaxing my thighs are relaxed. I'm relaxing my lower back, middle back, upper back, my lower back, middle back and upper back are relaxed. I'm relaxing my shoulders are relaxed. I'm relaxing my arms, forearms, my arms and forearms are relaxed completely. I'm relaxing my wrists are relaxed. I'm relaxing my palms are relaxed. I'm relaxing my fingers are relaxed. I'm relaxing my fingertips are relaxed. I'm relaxing my crown of the head is relaxed. I'm relaxing my forehead is relaxed completely. I'm relaxing my nose tip, my nose and nose tip is relaxed. I'm relaxing my eyes and eyebrows are relaxed. I'm relaxing my eyelids are relaxed. I'm relaxing my lips are relaxed. I'm relaxing my teeth and tongue are relaxed. I'm relaxing my chin, throat, neck. I'm relaxing my chin, throat and neck. I'm relaxing all my facial muscles. My facial muscles are completely relaxed. I'm relaxing my chin, throat, neck, ears. My chin, throat, neck and ears are relaxed. I'm relaxing my chest, abdomen. My chest and abdomen are relaxed. I'm relaxing all my internal organs, liver, kidneys, pancreas, spleen, intestine, lungs. All my internal organs are relaxed. I'm relaxing my whole body from the toes to the top of the head. My whole body is completely relaxed. Very slowly and gently start to wheel your toes, fingers, wrist, elbows, shoulders. Stretching your hands up over the head, stretch your whole body. Relax. Hugging your knees to the chest tightly. Lean on any side to slowly come up and sit on your place. Get up. You can lean on the side, sit, few breaths. Slowly from here, coming up and sitting on your place. I hope you enjoyed the practice. Please like, share and subscribe so we can reach more number of people out there. I hope you might have find a deep connection with yourself. Please like, share and subscribe so it can really help the needful. Looking forward for more sessions. See you in the next class. Thank you. Keep practicing. Om Tat Sat.